Welcome back to an in-depth playthrough of Pathways into Darkness. In this mission, we will be playing Watch Your Step. In the last mission, we finished at this save room right in the middle of Laciet Ogne Speranza Bull Shiant trait. I probably butchered that name, but we're going to come down and we're going to go to this ladder on the right. Both of these ladders go to Watch Your Step. They just go to different sides. Now there's going to be these flying reptiles and these pods, and we'll talk about that. These kind of go together. These are almost like landmines, and you get the flying rats. These flying reptiles are almost exactly like the stupid rat things that we saw on We Can See in the Dark, Can You? If you get them on you, all you gotta do is step on this pod and I'll get rid of them. We'll talk more about them in a minute, but we're gonna come down around, grab this green crystal, come back up, grab the sapphire, both these sapphires, and then we'll come around, come up this way on the right, come around, we'll talk to Greg, and then we'll come down and we'll grab the bomb. Then we'll come back around and come back up to Laciet and come back up and save where we left off. We're actually going to continue on to this save room on the right, but before we go over there, we're going to come up around, grab this clear blue potion, and then come back around, all the way around to this last save room. Let's talk about these flying reptiles real quick before we get in the mission, because it'd be just easier to talk about them now. If the flying reptiles kill you, you'll get this message. These flying reptiles aren't as easy to get rid of as the flying rats, are they? Was the flying rats, all you had to do was turn off your flashlight, so now you have to actually step on one of these pods and take some damage. I'm not exactly sure how much damage the flying reptiles do, but it is less than the stupid rat things. If you try to rest with one of these flying reptiles on you, you'll get a message that says, somehow you don't think it'd be very good to test right now, with these strange creatures flying around your head. Now something you should know is these marks where there's flying reptiles, you actually don't see them, but the first time you go over to this spot, you'll contact the flying reptiles on you, and then they'll be on you until you step on one of the pods. So if you pass over the same spot again, you won't get the flying reptiles the second time. I have in my notes that these pods do 18 to 20 damage, but I didn't test them. If they do kill you, you'll get a message that says, ouch, maybe next time you won't walk over one of these pods when your vitality is so low. Alright, here we are. To start off, we're duplicating these projectile cartridges, because I made a mistake in my other video thinking these were armor piercing. It's actually the HE cartridges that are armor piercing. But for now, I'm just going to duplicate my MP41 ammo, and we'll use up some of these projectile cartridges. It'll be fine. So let's get this guy. Let me see what hit me. He must have hit me. Come on. You really don't want these earthquakes to get off because they do a lot of damage. Come on. It's like my gun's like right on him but doesn't hit him. Okay, we're gonna switch to the MP41 for going around this corner because there's a bunch of skitters and a gas behind them. I'm gonna keep getting in the way of the gas. Okay, all is good now. There's a couple more over here. As long as we don't poke our head out, we won't get hit by the flying reptiles right here. Alright, so we got the green crystal. We'll talk about this in a second, but first I want to come over here and rest, because this is kind of a dangerous spot. There's a lot of enemies right around this green crystal, so this is a spot that's easy to die. Okay, let's go talk about this green crystal. We're going to equip it. The green crystal is very rough in texture and vibrates slightly in your hands. Here's what the official handbook says. The crystal only does slightly more damage than the violet crystal, It has better range and it affects a circular area centered on you. You can therefore nail creatures behind you with it. However, it takes longer than other crystals to recharge, found on Watch Your Step. The green crystal does 100 to 199 damage and hits all monsters that are awake, no matter which direction they are. The recharge time is initially 360 and it goes up by 15 each use to a max of 810, which is 30 uses. Flying monsters are all immune to the green crystal, obviously since it's an earthquake. Of the monsters we have seen so far, this includes the Nightmare, Phantasms, Wraiths, and Shocking Spheres. It is strange that the green crystal can cause an earthquake that can damage enemies but not you, yet the player is damaged when a gas causes an earthquake. Could the green crystal have some special power with it? It still doesn't stop the gas from hurting you though. Alright, so we got that. We might use up the rest of these projectile cartridges. I really don't need them anymore. So we're gonna kind of come down till we get to these sapphires. You gotta take your time coming down. It's a little bit easier. You can kind of control how many monsters come out at once. There's another one over here. Oh, he's not coming out. Okay, here's one of the sapphires. Let's talk about this real quick. Sapphire, you don't notice anything interesting about the sapphire. The hint book draft said, pretty pretty, and there's 2 of them. I decided to do a short bit of research on my own, as my instinct was to call this a ruby, as a sapphire just felt wrong. Here's what I found. Technically, this is not a sapphire, and it is ruby since it is red. Both sapphires and rubies are both types of corundum. The sapphire is all of the colors of this mineral except for red, which would be a ruby. Rubies are generally rarer than other corundum and are also more expensive, which is probably why they have their own name for the specific color of corundum. I guess Bungie made a mistake here in calling it a sapphire. Alright, and there's one more right here, which is strange that they put like 2 right next to each other. Where's this gas at? That's not good that you got that up from me. Damn, these gas are annoying. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna get hit by these stupid rat things right here, and we're gonna have to take the pod. Okay, we're almost in the corner of the map, so we'll be able to rest soon. That encounter was not very good. This is a pretty dangerous floor, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when you're trying to use these weak-ass projectile grenades. Okay, there's 2 more gas back here. I think those skitters spawned in. I don't think they're over there, unless I'm remembering wrong. Okay, we should be able to just rest here and then we'll talk to Greg. Now our cartridge, our number of our ammo is pretty good again, so let's go. Let's throw these in our bag. These sapphires. Let's go to a cedar box. What happened to our HE cartridge? Did we accidentally use it? Oh no, we used it, didn't we? Well, I guess we're duplicating MP41 ammo. So, in using up all those projectile cartridges, it must have fired my HE cartridge, which sucks. Oh well, that's alright. Let's talk to Greg. We just won't have the HE cartridges, which it shouldn't be a big deal. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our cedar box and we're gonna duplicate this fragmentation cartridges, because those are gonna be helpful later on. We actually don't need the HE cartridges because we'll be able to deal with the enemies anyways. But let's get this yellow crystal out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that I used up my HE cartridge. Hey, welcome back from the dead. I was wondering why you weren't around when I showed up. Is everybody else dead? I thought so. He also has a second intro that you can't activate. I'm just going to test again just to check. Yeah, his second intro that's in the code that he won't say is, "Did you plant the bomb already? Did you find it? There isn't much time, man. Move it." Alright, we can ask him his name. This is Greg, dude. I guess maybe it's hard to recognize me in this state. That's okay. Yeah, we'll figure out more about Greg. His name has some meaning, but we'll talk about them in a little bit. Let's ask him about zombies. Man, I hate those zombie things. You got to nail them as soon as they appear to stop them from causing an earthquake. They can use that power even when they can't see you, so watch out. So Greg is calling the gas zombies, so it kind of brings you back to they have a similar appearance. They're basically the same creatures but with different powers. Alright, let's ask him about his bullets. The spider things were all around me, but I didn't stop firing until I ran out of bullets. Then something hit me like a dishwasher. It must have been one of those zombies. Then you can ask him about earthquake or the dishwasher, whichever one you like. Yeah, like a dishwasher dropped from 3 stories or something. I don't even remember getting hit before that. I was spanking them until I died. You're like, well, what is he spanking them in? Well, you can ask him about Street Fighter. Man, I'll never get back to play Street Fighter again, but Jason always beat me after I got the big bruise on my brain, so I guess it's no big loss. Jason actually revealed to ask Greg about a Street Fighter in an email. But anyways, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is actually Greg Kirkpatrick. Here's what the official hintbook says. There was a real person named Greg Kirkpatrick. He had a dishwasher accidentally drop on him from 3 stories up. He's fine now, but his Street Fighter 2 playing ability seems to be returning. Thanks to you for asking. Greg Kirkpatrick later worked with Bungie a little bit on the Marathon games, specifically on Marathon Infinity. Alright, anyways, let's keep talking to Greg. You can ask him about spider, monster, goo, web, stickies, any one of those, and you get this response. Spiders, they're everywhere. Can't stand them. And even more interesting, you can ask him Ninja, and here's what he says. I'm sorry, it has to be Pearl. Ninjas too, they're everywhere. Now, if you actually go to the first Tick comic that was published in early 1989, and you go to page 8, so on page 8 of the Tick comic, you'll see, Ninjas, I can't stand them, they're everywhere. So this is probably where Bungie originated with the "they're everywhere" slogan, which makes sense, it came from a popular comic at the time. Anyways, you can ask Greg about the radio, beacon, or extraction. I don't have a beacon. I got cut off from the rest of the group 2 levels ago, and they had all 3. I hope you found one, you'll need it. Once again, there's not 3 radio beacons. Bungie needs to be able to count, I guess, I don't know. What about the bomb? I hid the bomb inside one of those exploding pods directly south of here, right before I died. Somehow it just enveloped it without blowing up. That's strange, let's ask him about the pod. I think the pods are triggered by heat, which is why the bomb, or the monsters for that matter, don't set them off. So the monsters don't generate heat, that's strange. Let's ask him about the code, or Steven. Steven changed the code after you were lost, but I never knew what it was. Did you find Steven? Did he tell you? Yep, we did get the code from Steven. Now you can ask him about John, Ed, or everybody. I think everybody's dead. You're the last hope. You've got to find the bomb and detonate it. Alright, let's go grab this nuclear device inside this pod. So we're gonna have to take the heat and take the damage. Nuclear device taken. This is a 5 kiloton nuclear device carried into the catacombs by the other members of your special forces team. Double click on the device to begin its detonation sequence. So we're not ready to detonate it yet. Here's what the official handbook says. Makes a big boom. The first 3 digits of the code have been changed by Steven. In the original Mac versions, if you tried to arm the bomb anywhere other than where you're supposed to, you'll get a warning message that says, your mission is to arm the bomb as low as possible in the catacombs as possible, and you don't think this is the lowest you would be able to descend. So there's that. So now, well, we took a lot of damage from that pod, we'll just rest an hour, and then we'll go back up to Lafayette. Okay, we got fragmentation grenades. We're not duplicating these. What are we duplicating right now? I don't know. I rested and I still have one, so that makes me think that it's not working, but whatever. So we want to go... Wait. I think we want to go this way. Because... Okay, we're gonna fight some skitters up ahead. Just because I wanted to avoid getting some more stupid rat things on me. Okay, they're gonna get stupid rat things, they're gonna hit the pod, and then there's the ladder. So let's go back to the save, and we'll rest and save, then we'll go grab the blue, or the clear blue crystal at the top of the map, and we'll proceed on. There we go, now we're getting these cartridges. Okay, we gotta go get the green crystal equipped. We're getting all kinds of stuff in our inventory. Eventually we'll be using this stuff up, but... Okay, so we want to go all the way around to the start of this level, and then go to the end and grab that clear blue potion real quick. Yeah, I want to do this in this video instead of the next one, just so that we're ready for the next 4 as soon as we get to the... I did not mean to hit that green crystal. Oh well. So you can kind of see them die. I guess I should show you their death animation. I'll show you a little bit better here. These potions are going to be handy later on in the game, so having as many as we can get is going to be nice. Still got 12 magazines for my MP4 or my Walther P4. We are not going to use those. Okay, I'm just checking this room for enemies on the way. Basically, we just gotta do a big loop. A lot of walking. Oh, hello there. Am I expert on this gun yet? Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I am. I figured so. It doesn't really take long to level up your gun experience. Okay, I'll let you watch the death animation this time. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Okay, so I think we just go... Just checking if there's anybody back here. Those gas can be kind of dangerous. This level is way safer than Lost Yet. Just because you don't have those, you can take your time, you don't. Okay, buddy, where are you? The heck is he? Is the game glitching? I don't know where he is. There he is. He must have been like seeing me around the corner or something. That was weird. Because he was like right behind the wall and he could see me or something. That must have been an LF1 glitch or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.